Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Timelessly Tarot. My name is Betsy. I'm going to be your host for today. Um, I was meditating on your reading, and I did pull a couple cards for you. One for you and the one for the person that you're dealing with. This is just a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to swap the characters around. If I'm talking about them, I could be talking about you. If I'm talking about you, I could be talking about them. So cross watchers, you are welcome to watch and interpret the way that you feel necessary. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and just jump in and we'll get started. So you came across as protecting the treasure. So your partner or whoever you're dealing with also came across as commitment. Not also, but came across as commitment. This person that you're dealing with, they may be a little more certain about the relationship that you guys have, whether that be friendship, family, friend, whatever it is, relationships. It's so funny, on this card, there's a star right there. I've never noticed that there's a star on her hand, and I have a star on mine. That's funny. Anyways, so this other person is really wanting to connect, really wanting to commit, really wanting and really certain of what they want. You, on the other hand, are a little bit more apprehensive. You are still a little bit unsure, and I'm not sure if it's because maybe you feel like not everything has been said, or you could be hiding something. They may not know everything about you, or you may not be wanting to express everything that is about you, right? So they're trying to pull their hand out. If you can see, there's another hand right here. They're putting their hand out to you. This could be an older person. This could be like a parent that you haven't really been involved with, or a grandparent, or somebody from the past that you haven't been involved with. And here you are, a little more inexperienced, or a little less likely to commit. But they're telling you, come on, trust me, I will be your guide. I will guide you through the stuff that you don't know, the stuff that you can't see. And you're just kind of like, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm good where I'm at. I'm not sure if I want to share my whole life story with you. I'm not sure if I want to share all of my demons, all of my feelings and emotions, and I'm not sure that I want this. I'm not sure if I can share everything in my soul with you. But this person is just completely sure about it, and they're ready to take that leap of faith. They're ready to commit. They're ready to commit to this project. They're ready to commit to this relationship. They're ready to commit to whatever it is. And you're apprehensive. We'll get into that. Why? You're shielding yourself maybe from the outer critics of, if you pursue this project, if you pursue this relationship with this person, what's everybody going to think? What's everybody going to say? Do I want this to be out? Do I want to put myself out there that I'm no longer available? Or do I still want to keep my little side pieces and my little side chicks? Even if you're not in a relationship, you can have your whoever you're talking to, whatever, or if you are in a relationship, you have secrets, or they have secrets that isn't coming out. They have feelings and emotions, or you have feelings and emotions that you don't want to talk about for some reason. There's something that's not being said. There's something that's not being talked about. And this person, to me, this looks like a key. Down here, let's see if I can get that to focus. right here, it looks like a little key. And I feel like it is a key. They feel that they can open this chest. They feel they have the key to open it if you would just give it a chance. Or you're thinking this, if you would just let go, if you would just like show your emotions, if you would seriously just let me in, I could open that chest for you and you don't have to be soaked. There's new clothes in there. There's a blanket. There's everything that you need for the rain to go away, for the storm to subside, or to survive through the storm. And I feel like you or this person just isn't letting you in, like, or you're not letting them in. You're sitting here in a storm. You're sitting here in a storm, and then here comes the bright light. Like, hey, here's the sun on this side. I can help you if you want. Take my hand. See, here you are, extending your hand to the warmth, to the love. This is all rainy. This is all emotional baggage that you have kept in for so long. Stuff that you don't want to discuss. Things that you have maybe gone over in your head over and over and over, and nothing's changed. So you just kind of keep it to yourself. Like, you don't try to change anybody because nobody changes, You've gone to rounds with people trying to get them to change, or people have gone rounds to get you to try to change, to you to try to open up, and it's just like, you're like, nope, I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? Like, don't disturb. Are they gone? So you need to open up. You need to be willing to open up, or you need to really like try to get a crowbar and bust into that person's mind, into their soul, into, I feel like they either want to get to know you on a deeper level, or you want to get to know this person on a deeper level. Somebody's not showing, or somebody's keeping something a secret, keeping something to themselves. Whether that's good or bad, we'll find out. So let's go ahead and get a past energy for you, Taurus. Past energy for you. Past energy for you. Past energy for you. Somebody may be closed off as well. They're acting a little closed off, and you're just like, why, And I feel that they're just really trying to keep their emotions to themselves, and they're not letting anybody help. Like, they're just completely closed off, you or them, not showing your emotions. So let's get a past for you, Taurus. What's the past for you looking like? Past energy. Yeah, you felt that you had to take a rest, or you need to take a rest. Feeling exhausted, feeling like, you know what, I'm just going to sit right here until I can figure it out. I'm going to gather my thoughts. I'm going to step away and maybe even try to gain the confidence to come towards this person, or to open up towards this person. If this other person is closed off, you're just trying to take the rest and let them come to you. If you are the one that's closed off, this other person is seeing you take your rest and feel like you're a little bit detached at the moment, and they're really trying to figure out why you or this person. What's present energy? What's the present energy for Taurus? Present energy for Taurus. Yeah, feeling left out. So in the past, you could have taken a rest, maybe taken a break, and it didn't work. It ended up leaving you feeling way worse than before. Like, you're like, you know what? I'm going to step away and I'm going to give them a break, and they can come chase after me. And then nobody came chasing, and you're just like, what the hell, Or you're just feeling really closed off and really victimy for some reason because you're not sharing your emotions, or you feel like your emotions aren't being heard. Like nobody cares about my emotions. Nobody really wants to hear it. Everybody, I keep repeating myself over and over and over. So I don't really have anybody to talk to because I've cried wolf so many times that people are tired of hearing my shit. You know what I mean? And that this could be just you towards other people. Like, I'm not going to give you the sympathy because I give you advice and you don't take it. What's the future? Yeah, I think that you stepped away from something, or you tried to act like the bigger person, and you were just like, instead of, okay, this is what happened. Instead of saying exactly what you wanted, instead of saying, listen, you know what? This really hurt my feelings. This really hurt me. You closed off. You completely closed off. And you're like, I'm not going to share that with them because they already know. I've said this countless times. I don't know how many times I can say it. So I'm just going to not even say anything anymore. Well, what that did is you took a rest from it, right? You're like, I'm not saying anything. I'm just not going to, I'm going to avoid the situation. I'm not even going to entertain it. And then it made you feel even more left out because you're not even talking. You're not working it out. You didn't mention it. You didn't say that it bothered you. So they didn't feel the need to address it. That left you feeling even more like shit because you're like, dude, you messed up. You should have came to me and apologized about that. And you didn't. It's like the girl thing to do. Even if you're a man and you did this, like, you pulled a bitch move is what happened. You pulled away and you had all these emotions and you're like trying to play the tricks and you're trying to play the games, or this person was trying to play the games, stepped away, was quiet, was just nonchalant. They got their feelings hurt and then they walked away, and now they're like, shit. Now they're going to have to come back and apologize. So now the tables have turned. It's almost as if the tables have turned. And I feel that this other person's just like, you're making this a big deal. You're making this a way bigger deal than it is because this other person is ready to hear you out. They're committed to you. They are committed to you and they're ready to hear you out. It's just you're making this way bigger than what it is supposed to be. You're holding your emotions in. You're not telling them how you feel, and you're wanting them to guess. Just tell them. Just tell them straight up. Listen, friend. Listen, honey. Listen, mom. Listen, dad. Listen, boyfriend, girlfriend, hubby, wife, whatever. Dog. You hurt my feelings. Okay? Puppy, I left my food on the table and you jumped up there and you ate it. And it's like you're expecting the dog to come in and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was yours. You know what I mean? That's just how oblivious this person is to how you're really feeling, to why it is. And I don't feel that you're feeling like this because of this one thing. It's more than that. And you know that. It is more than just this one little thing. This one little thing was just, it poured the cup a little bit over so that now people see the mess. And the mess is you getting you and your energy around setting the tone for like a fight or like a silence and being awkwardly silent, and people knowing something's wrong. Like they know something's wrong with you, but they don't know because they didn't know that lunch was yours and they didn't come apologize about it. You know what I mean? And so the dog comes back and they're just like, what do we do next? What do we do next? And you're just like, I'm still mad at you. What do you mean? What do we do? We're not doing anything. You know what I mean? And they're just kind of like, why? What'd I do? And so I really feel like you have to say something and really be honest about it. And really, if this is a serious matter, if they're totally oblivious to your feelings and they're doing you dirty, then you need to shield yourself from their storm and protect your feelings, protect your things, and just move on. But I don't feel that. I feel like you're just blowing this out of proportion because they're coming across as the commitment. You know what I mean? Like they're down to hear you out. They're down to listen to you and listen to what you have to say. They love you. They care about you. So they're just kind of like, where are you coming from with this? You know, why are you acting like this? And it might just be deeper stuff. You know, it might be more than this. And if it is more than that, then you need to articulate that to them. You need to be like, you know what? It wasn't only this. It was this and this and this. And it just topped it off with this because I tried to bring it to your attention by not bringing it to your attention and being all mad and mean dogging you and not cooking dinner and cooking for you first and laying your plate out all mad or not calling you back for lunch and stuff like that. And it's like, you were supposed to know. You were just supposed to know. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's because you're so tired of complaining. And like I said, you're so like crying wolf. You know what I mean? Like I said, crying wolf. You're getting annoyed at yourself for repeating stuff that you honestly feel is like common sense. It's like somebody washing their hands under boiling hot water, like, ow, it's really hot. And they just continue to do it. And you're like, you turn on the cold water and you're like, why just turn on the cold water? You know what I mean? But some people don't have that common sense. Some people don't, their common sense is not your common sense. Their common sense is like way different, like an artsy versus a math common sense. A math common sense and an art common sense are two totally different common senses. Although a math one will be like, well, that's obvious, and an art person will be like, well, that's obvious. You know, it's just different people, different. I think you're just at odds with how you guys want to go about things. I'm also seeing a lot of threes, three. So putting your stuff out to the world, throwing yourself out there. Maybe you feel that people are throwing themselves out there. I'm not sure. I'm not going to get into that. Okay, so what's the past for this person? In the past, you guys could have had a tower moment. And maybe that's why you felt you had to take the rest. Maybe that's why you guys were resting, is because there was like a tower moment. It doesn't have to, you could have broken up, yes, but, or you guys just could have had an argument that was like a blowout. Or you guys just like stopped talking as friends. You know, there was an argument that went down and there was like a shakeup. So you guys had a little bit of a pause there. What's the current situation? Yeah, they're feeling it too. You know, they're like not accepting, not being accepting. So I can see why you're not wanting to come at them and really articulate what you want, because I think that it's a little confusing for you because they're not sending like, I'm fine, I'm okay messages, you know. This fight or whatever it was, this tower moment may have caused a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of emotional stir up. And so right now they're just kind of like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to really discuss this. I'm just going to take a break. I'm not going to worry about it. And so when they didn't accept your offer, if you came to them, or when they didn't show emotion, or they were just like, I don't really care, you know, that's why you felt this. That's why you're feeling this left out. That's why you're feeling left out. That's why you're feeling it, you know, feeling a little stressy and depressy, because this person's kind of coming off like not really inviting. They're not really being friendly, like you would want them to be in order to come and be open and honest emotionally, which is, I can see now why you're being very closed off. What's a future for you? What's future for this person's energy? What's the energy for their future looking like? I think they're going to come in and take control of the situation. Really take charge. I think this person's going to take charge because you're they're committed to this. They're going to come in and take charge because they're committed to this. They're committed to this job. They're committed to this project. They're committed to this relationship. They're committed to this family. And so they're going to come in and take control of the situation. But right now, they may just be feeling a little upset over the argument or over the disagreement that you guys had, over the fight. So you're regretting what you said. You're regretting the way that you were thinking. You're regretting, you may have just blown it out of proportion, right? And so you're feeling regretful. They're going to come in and take control. They're going to come in and take control of the situation. So let's go ahead and clarify. Ooh, I'm 20 minutes in. Dang. 20 minutes. Okay, so even though that tower is there, I didn't feel like a ending because that commitment is there. You know, I feel like something was stirred up, someone said something that wasn't very nice. That could have been you. And, you know, the regret starts to set in, but they're the leader of this. I feel that they're kind of like the lead in this relationship. So this could be like head of household, which could be like your mom, your dad, the top roommate in your house, or just the alpha is going to come in and take control of the situation because they know and they feel that you're being dramatic. So they're going to let you pout. They're going to let you cause your little drama scene, or you're going to let them cause their little drama scene, and then you're going to have to come back and take control of the situation. So, all right, let's clarify. What was this resting in tower moment? What was this resting in tower moment? So someone feels like they're doing all the work and there's not a lot of help. So what went down is maybe the feeling of being unappreciated. You know, you could have felt unappreciated, they could have felt unappreciated, or they felt that their hard work was going unnoticed. What they do around the house is going unnoticed. What they do for the friendship is going unnoticed. What they do for the job is going unnoticed. And I feel like this caused a stir up, you know, when really all you have to do is ask for the help, them or you. You know what I mean? We have the Three of Pentacles, and like I said, threes. Three of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So there could have been some greed for some. I'm not getting that too heavily, but a little bit of controlling nature. Somebody was trying to control someone else's actions. Or maybe you could have been trying to help and this person just came in and started controlling things. You know, they've built on what they needed to build on, and then you're coming in trying to help, or they feel like you're not helping, but you're too controlling. Like, I try to help and I never do it right. I never can get, you know, like in a job setting here, if they're like, hey, I'm going to leave this to you, and then you do it and they're like, oh, you didn't even do it right. You know, this is not how you do it. And you do it so many times and you're just like, don't ask me to do it then, because I never do it right. I don't know what you want me to do. You know what I mean? And so that's what caused the Tower moment, is you took it personally. You're like, dude, I'm just constantly wrong in your book. I'm constantly not, you know. And I think that's probably why you closed off too, is because you weren't being heard. So why say anything, right? Why even say anything if you're not being heard? So that's past. Let's go with present. You guys not talking. Yeah, it's that tower again. Tower moment. So this tower moment is what's really right now in your present as well. It's continuing from the past. Whatever happened, you guys are still dealing with the drama of that. And it's hurting both of you. I think that you guys are both pretty hurt by it. So what's the future entailing for this? What is the future entailing for this? Taking control and feeling regretful. Taking control and feeling regretful. Oh my gosh, you guys. We just confirmed the ending. Taking control, the Emperor with the Emperor. So that's a double confirmation of someone's going to be coming in and taking control of the situation. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So I think that this, you know, this person or you is going to come in. Somebody's going to have to come in and take control with passion, with compassion, right? So you have to come in with like, you know what? Listen, I don't want to fight. I'm sorry for my part in this. I shouldn't have reacted the way that I did. I should have asked you to clarify what you needed of me. I was confused, and that led to my frustration. Is my confusion from what you needed of me led to my frustration, and I believe that it led to your frustration. So can we discuss what happened and where we can go from here? You know what I mean? So let's see. How do you feel about this person? How are you feeling about this person? Confused. You're so confused. Or you could think that this person has other options, that they have like other people that they want to hire, that they have other friends, they have other people that they're talking to, and you're like, that's what's on your mind right now. You're either confused about where they stand, where you stand, if you're gonna have a job in the morning, if you guys are still friends, you know, or you feel that this person is just like doing other things. You could also feel like this person lives in a fairy tale land. You feel that this person needs to make a decision. You can feel like this person is a little bit confused, like they're not giving you a straight answer. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? How is this person feeling about you? This person sees you as independent. This could also just be you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Taurus. With those pentacles, they see you as somebody who's independent, somebody who is dependable, somebody who is very hardworking, does what they need to do, and they may just feel like you need your time alone because you were showing them that in the past. You were like, I'm not. Don't look at me. No, I don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? So they're kind of just seeing you as like wanting to take your alone time right now. What else can I get? How do they feel about you though? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Just 1 second. Okay. So what's happening is they want to work with you. They want to work together. Something needs to happen. Something new needs to happen. We need to really gather our strength. You and this person, you guys need to really gather your strengths and let go of the weaknesses. Gather your strength together, because you guys as a partnership, and I'll tell you why. You guys are coming across, this is how they see you. This is how they feel about you. They feel that you guys can manifest great things. What you guys create is magical. When you guys work together, when you guys can work as a team, you guys are phenomenal. Whether that be a friendship, whether that be a partnership in business, whether that be a relationship, you guys are fucking awesome and phenomenal in what you do when you can do it together. When you can come together and you guys can get your shit done, that's like bomb. This is you. I feel you're the more feminine, you're the more like emotional one, I feel. They want you to maintain, or they see you maintaining the balance in the family, which family could be like the business family, the friend family, the family, extended family. They see that you keep it together. You're the one that you're the glue, right? You're the glue that keeps the family together. You're the glue that keeps the friends together. You're the one that gets the people together. You're the one that's like wanting to bring everybody together. You guys have strength in between each other. You guys are, it's the king and the queen. There's your freaking lion between you guys. But you're not looking at each other right now. Look at how they're not, sorry, glare. They're not even looking at each other at the moment. But you guys have so much strength together. You guys are a power couple. This was in between you guys, the strength card. But you guys are looking away from each other because of what happened, because of what went down. You guys are both hardworking and you're both hard-headed. That's what it is. Y'all are both hard-headed and you need to quit because it's not helping. You know what I mean? It's not helping the situation, and y'all need to get together, and you have strength. You know, both of you guys are losing sleep over this. Both of you guys are like losing sleep over nothing. Over nothing. Because someone doesn't want to step up to the plate, and someone doesn't want to take control of the situation and come in with compassion. Y'all are being too hard-headed about this shit, and that's Taurus. Stop being the bull in the china shop, making all this mess and this disaster, and then not coming in and trying to make it right because you're stubborn. Y'all are stubborn. High Priestess. Seriously? You really need to take insight on yourself. Take your own advice. I feel like you're really good at giving advice, but you don't take your own advice. The High Priestess and the Emperor, I really like, you guys have a good thing going. You know, you guys know that. What you guys know is shit needs to change and things need to go a different direction. You guys need to look at things from a different perspective. Y'all need to look at something from a different perspective, and you need to come together and make it work. Because this is just ridiculous. You're making it a bigger deal than what it is, both of you guys. Making a bigger deal than what it is. They want to come to you, but I don't feel that they know how, or their ego is just like way too much for them to come back and be like, I'm sorry, somebody has to step up, and I think that somebody is going to step up, whether that's you or whether that's them, you know, so what can I get for for the collective? What can I get as an advice card, or just an ending card? Advice or ending card, advice or ending card. Four of Cups again. Oh no, yeah. So we're still not going to talk. We're still not going to discuss this after everything that I just said. Really? And if that's them, then that's them. But I really, really hope that you guys can, if you want it, you know, if you want it. If you don't, then it's done. You know, there's nothing that you need to do. If you feel that you don't have to explain yourself, you really don't. So I'm going to leave it there. I feel that it would be really beneficial for you to just open up and be honest and try to come in compassionately. Even if you don't get a good response, at least you tried, and at least you could be the bigger person and do it. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I would love to build up enough people to actually start going live. So I am a bit of a ways away from there, probably like a year. So hopefully the faster we can get people to get on this, then the easier and the faster I'll go live. Okay. Bye guys. Thanks. Love you.